Song about hippie. Maybe you've heard of them. It's a song about the death of hippie because hippie was so beautiful. And it's a song that's based on a true account of a young man named Groovy, who was kind of the king of the hippie scene in Tompkins Square Park in the Lower East Side of New York City in 1968, thereabouts. Everybody loved Groovy. He was a beautiful hippie boy. He kind of took care of everybody that he could on the hippie scene. When the Fugs went on tour in '68, they asked Groovy, well, Ed Sanders asked Groovy if he could see about taking care of the Peace-Eye bookstore, which he ran on East 10th Street while the Fugs were on tour. And Groovy did just that, but he pretty much turned the bookstore into a crash pad for speed freaks. He was in love with this young girl who ran away from her rich Connecticut home. Her name was Linda. And they were kind of the royal couple of the Lower East Side. Everybody loved Groovy and Linda. They were found murdered in a basement on Avenue B, and it was very much kind of a significant moment where it was kind of the death of hippie as a utopian time. And so that's the nature of that song. I can explain it in more elaboration if you wish. There's more to it. But we'll continue along this line of protest and sing a song called LIP, L-I-P. Shut up, fuck up, knock up, pick up, freak out, teeth out, get up, shut up. It's fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Break up, back up, freak out, back up, lift up, and get up, shut up. It's fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Shit up, look out, your teeth out, knock up, lift up, get fucking down. Too fucking bad. Wake up, shut up, teeth up, knock up, lift up, freak out, speak out, get fucking down. Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Thank you. All right. This song is dedicated to Rocky Erickson in the 13th floor elevators. It is entitled Empires of Time.
Yeah! Hold on.
Thank you.